Hola mis amores, hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel and for another monthly reading, this one about what you can expect in March. And if you're new here, I'm Velvet Cat, a fashion illustrator and instructor in Los Angeles with videos consisting of knowledge and inspiration around art, entrepreneurship, and with my newfound passion for tarot, now also pick a card collective readings to provide you with some answers for any questions you might be experiencing in your life, advice messages from the angels that are watching over us, motivation to follow your dreams, and all around empower you in love, career, health, mind, and soul. También tengo un mensaje corto para los que quieren videos en español. De ahora en adelante estoy colaborando con el oráculo de All Things Lost on Earth en YouTube y voy a poner su canal abajo en la descripción para que lo puedan ver los videos mensuales con ella en español y conmigo en inglés. If you're new to tarot, I'd like to first start by saying that it is not what you think it is. What I've learned in my 1-year journey of doing tarot after being a skeptic is that tarot is simply just a tool by which those of us that choose to awaken to our spiritual gifts can actually confirm your intuition, like that gut feeling and inner knowingness that you have about things, or to guide lost souls towards a happy, fulfilling life. Because that is what the divine wants, and that is what I want as well. I've always felt that the more of us are happy, the more that happiness can spread with kindness and love. Because wars and drama, toxic drama, are fed by insecurities, fears, separation of self and others, and destructive cycles that have been engraved in us for centuries. So every generation is breaking those loops with knowledge and awareness and action to unite the world. And I'm joining in this movement with one of those ways being tarot. So how do tarot pick a card videos go? Well, in a little bit, I'm going to be showing you some options where you will be picking intuitively with what you're feeling, and you can actually pick one or a couple. There is no right or wrong way to do this as long as you're using your intuition. And once you pick an option, you can then fast forward the video to that respective message to guide you in your current life experiences. Since this is a general reading divided into just a small group of options, not everything will resonate. But if within the very first minute of hearing your message, it doesn't feel like you at all, you can go back and pick a different group. Sometimes the angels and guides that I ask for answers might also not want to provide everything because they want you to take charge of your own life choices and to trust in your divine protector, whichever that may be, based on your belief system. Since for me personally, that would be God, but I know everyone has different spiritualities. So you ready to pick a pile? All right, so these are the options you can choose from. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out so that you can pick intuitively with what you are feeling and which card, which image you gravitate towards. You can also pick more than one and then fast forward to one of these piles. Pile 1 with the 2 kids, pile 2 with the man, pile 3 with the train, and pile 4 with this male and female. Hey there, group 1. So this reading is for you if you chose this cute card of these 2 kids having a meal. Look at that. And we're going to look into what you can expect for your life in the month of March. Let's see what we have for you. Wow, this is exciting. Okay, so for the month of March, I already got the sense just from this image that you are going to have such a comfortable, not like comfortable as in you're not putting in any work or you have things handed to you, but more comfortable as in like joyful, living life, really living it and allowing for things to happen. Perhaps you could actually be someone that is spiritual, someone that understands the connection between the divine, the universe, spirits. And so you're learning to trust. Like how this card here says, surrendering to the journey, release control. So you could be in that mode of getting things done, but trusting that they will work out, finding those answers. And another reason why I know that you're getting things done is because we have here these light bulbs in both of these cards, and that is, a sign of getting ideas, getting that work done, doing the research that you need to get the answers that you need. And here as well, we have the Page of Cups and Page of Swords. Look at this. Page of Cups, the creator, and Page of Swords, one that goes for what they want, seeks for the knowledge. So perhaps you could not only be working at your craft or your skills, something you're really passionate about, but also seeking additional knowledge to improve and be analytical about your planning. Have that balance between creation with inspiration and action with wisdom, which is the balance I see here in the star. Look at this. So this one, she is pulling the energy from the universe so that she can transmute it into her creations. And that's the energy that I feel you are taking on for this month of March. So whether you are spiritual or not, you are still getting a ton of ideas. I mean, both of these are also synchronized, these cards here. I already said the light bulbs, but here as well, these women look similar. If you look at them closely, they both have like this sort of crown piece here. And so that is emphasizing those ideas that are unlocking doors for you. She has a key in her mouth. So whatever ideas you're working on this month of March, know that they are bringing you so much success. Whether that be ideas at your job that are actually gaining you attention, gaining you recognition, credibility, trust, or in a general sense for those of us that are entrepreneurs and influencers. Some of you could also be starting school or some type of course or internship in which you get to practice your skills for the passion you are interested in, and you're learning a lot. So your journey is just starting, kind of like how in this card here, it looks like she's leaving this little town on the boat, like in a movie, like the beginning of the movie where they're about to embark on a whole new exciting journey. Also, with how these cards here are reversed, I kind of feel like perhaps you're not seeing eye to eye with certain people, whether that be dating life, your relationship partner, or friends or family members, because these here, this one, Three of Stones, is the Three of Pentacles, and then right here we've got the Two of Cups reversed. These are about teamwork and union, but they're both reversed. And then look at this, right next to this non-teamwork type of card, we have the Five of Stones, which is also Five of Pentacles, meaning needing some type of support. As you can see here, she's looking kind of down about this situation. And that's also explained here with the King of Cups reversed. The King, which can be an overwhelm of kind of negative feelings that perhaps are not entirely yours. Like you might be doubting your feelings, your intuition about the situation. Because here we have in the King of Cups card, it says, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious. Someone who you can completely trust. A situation that is safe. A solid romantic relationship. Hidden but well-intentioned emotions. And a charitable benefactor and seeing a counselor. So this gives me the insight that perhaps someone you are dealing with is not completely someone you can trust. And you might be feeling those signs. You might be feeling the red flags. So with that, I would take this card as the advice, the release control card. Like, you don't need to make things perfect. You don't need to try to fix situations, fix these people. Their actions are based on their beliefs. They're not about you. Don't let that take you down when you have all of this creativity going on, all of this potential that is on its way. It's okay whenever things don't work out, and whenever, let's say, you lose friends or you need to distance yourself from someone that perhaps could be toxic to you. Distance allows for you to figure things out. And whenever people are not meant to be in your life, that is a good sign. That is the divine protecting you, sometimes from your own self-sabotage. Now let's get some clarification for your dating life or your relationships. So here with the Sun and Moon Tarot deck, we're going to get some cards for those of you that are single and those of you that are in a relationship. All right, so for those of you that are single, we got the Fool reversed and the Moon. And this brings me back to this card here of releasing control. With this Moon card, I kind of feel like you might be a romantic, you might be fantasizing, you might also be having dreams about love. And so it's a good thing that the Fool card is reversed here, because you might actually now be more aware about what type of relationships are good for you and which ones are not. You might even be trusting, and additionally, as I was saying, with your work, you're trusting the divine. You might also be trusting the divine with your love life, because this is a card also that I take as the divine union, since it has a white dog and a black dog, symbolizing yin and yang, symbolizing soulmates or twin flames, symbolizing mirror relationships. And releasing your over fantasizing or your over romanticizing is good to allow this to happen. Of course, you can want it, you can want love, but don't obsess about it. So this is good to be, know what it is that you want, but then release it. It is most definitely on its way, closer than you think. So whatever comes your way, kind of like here, see, the spirit guide is guiding this person. And then there is the crocodile here. He's gonna fall off a cliff. It's kind of like there are obstacles everywhere. There are red flags. You need to keep listening to that with people and not budge your boundaries, your values. Keep speaking up. Stand up for what it is that you want. Be strong enough to stand up for what you want, so that you can have that relationship you've always dreamed of. No exceptions. And for those of you that are in a relationship, we have here the Star and Five of Swords reversed. That's amazing because the Five of Swords here, as you can see, it says defeat on it. So now that it's reversed, I feel like you guys are overcoming something. Those of you that are in a relationship, there could have been something that brought you down and you work together through it. I also take the Star card as a blessing from the divine, a blessing on your relationship. Perhaps there's something you're celebrating and that's where you go out together on like a nice date to have a nice meal, or even going on a trip if it's in your ability, because of how we have this boat here and this looking like an island. So now with your finances, let's see what advice we have for you with the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at this. You got the Star. Oh my gosh. So keep on doing what you're doing. Like, don't stop. You're on a roll. And these, I always take them as signifying that you are leveling up. There is so much abundance coming your way. Keep on creating, keep on doing your work, get your ideas out, allow yourself to be seen. And most definitely also take care of yourself, take care of your health, your body. You want to be strong for everything that's coming your way. Now, before I close the reading, I do also want to look at this card because each card has some notes in the back. Let's see what we have for yours. Maybe you could take additional messages from this. So this one says comfort, innocence, and nutrition. Yes, as I was saying, nutrition. Pay attention to your health, your food, your physical activity, so that you can be strong for what's coming. It is very important. Then you also have growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled. I'm glad for that. And the other quote, adults are just obsolete children and the hell with them. Quote by Dr. Seuss. So with that, I also take it as, yes, it's great to put in the work, but also remember to have that time to be you, be a child, be playful, enjoy, keep on enjoying life. Don't be afraid to be your truth, if that is your truth. And this one, I also take it as, for those of you that are single, the part here about growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled. I take that one as a message from your twin flame. That even if you're not yet together, which is another thing I kind of get here with how the Two of Cups is reversed, like you want this to happen, but it's still not happening. Even though you're not together, energetically you are. Your souls are. Keep on trusting in that. And soon, all the work that the divine is doing to unite you guys is going to show. So that's the reading I got for you. If it resonated, comment down below that you chose this beautiful pile and what you're excited or not excited about hearing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe since I'm still a new YouTuber. Every like, comment, and subscribe counts to expose my channel to others that need a little encouragement in their lives. You could also turn on the bell button so that you don't miss my videos every week. I'll see you on the next one. Hey there, group 2. This reading is for you if you chose this pretty cool card of like a pig man on a boat. And we're going to look at what you can expect in your life for the month of March. So let's get started. Wow, this is exciting. So you and pile 1 have a lot going on, I can tell. And I am just like, I want to jump up and down. Okay, so we have here listening for truth, focus on the light. Look at these beautiful cards. And then we also have, right next to these oracle, reaching your destination and wise leader, which say you are a beacon for others and your light is shining brightly. So I kind of feel like you guys are the type that help others. How it says here, you are a beacon for others. So you help people, and because of this, abundance is coming your way. With reaching your destination and listening for truth, you might be receiving awesome news, perhaps about a promotion, a new job offer, a career opportunity, even like a college scholarship, an internship, anything that you've been wanting, it feels here like it's coming your way. Because then we also have here 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands, which are literally the cards of journeying, starting your new journeys, having the world at the palm of your hand, like everyone is listening to you, watching you elevate, watching you shine. And for some reason, with how this boat is here, even though it's a floating boat, it's making me think of a car. So you might actually be getting positive news in that as well, like getting a car for yourself, whether you get it or someone gives it to you. And I feel like for this, whatever it is that comes your way that you've been wanting, you'll be celebrating with your loved ones. They'll be standing by your side, like in this image here, very proud of you for your achievements. So with this new abundance, you could be doing what it says here, which says, planning for the long term and taking the next steps. That could mean investing, like learning to invest in stocks to multiply your income, or investing in a new source of income like a passion project, or investing in new equipment for your passions. Like with how we have the wise leader here, perhaps if you want to be a photographer, you get that equipment. Or if you want to be a travel vlogger, you get a vlogging camera. Or you could even be investing your time, like how perhaps you could be doing public speaking. Although for this time being, because of our world situation, maybe that could still be indoors and you do the speaking online. Kind of like how here this is looking like a TV right here. Everything that is coming your way is because of what it says here, abundance from past choices. And so now you're expanding your plans and going on taking bold, ambitious choices to move forward, which will in turn allow you to release stress, because here we have the 9 of Swords reversed. This is a card of stressful nights, sleepless nights, and see, like right here it says unfounded fear, expecting the worst, allowing worry to grow out of proportion, sleepless nights. And so now that it's reversed, that is finally ending. Like you're able to go to sleep feeling safe for your future. That is amazing. And what I do want to note is, for those of you that are spiritual, or if you're curious about it, I recommend you pray as gratitude to Source, because what actually stood out to me as well from this image is now that the swords, oh no wait, they're not swords, they're candles, they kind of look like crosses. And so with that, it's making me think of based on your belief system of what Source is, I feel like that would be amazing for you to say to be grateful, to say thank you, so that more of it can come your way. For some reason, in addition to investing in equipment. I also kind of got that perhaps with this new source of income, not only could you get yourself a car, but you might also get yourself some new clothes, some new makeup, because of how in these cards she looks fancy right here, and she has this really cool like tattoo makeup look to her. So this month is not a month of rest, because we have the Four of Scrolls, which is Four of Swords reversed, and that one is tending to be of how you see here, resting, isolation, relaxation. And I feel like with this new opportunity, you are now in the mode of the sorceress, the healer, and the visionary here. All of these creating something. Look at them. These are really cool, really beautiful cards. Here's a little close-up. So with the visionary as the Knight of Swords, that is a fast action energy that believes in themselves. You believe in yourself wholeheartedly, you believe in your potential, and making fast moves, getting that action going, putting your hands into it like the Page of Swords, of Cups, and building things like the High Priestess. I kind of feel like for those of you that weren't spiritual, you might actually start believing in it or like practicing spirituality, whether that be through a religion or through something like manifestation and law of attraction, because of how she is the sorceress doing magic here. And in addition to that, with these cards, perhaps you might actually be having some time to create on your own ideas outside of work. Like with this one, how she's building this little beehive. So this is something with nature. And then here with her, it's looking like not only a potion, but also cooking. So, and she has mushrooms right here. So like perhaps learning some new natural recipes, natural healing remedies, or just crafting in general for enjoyment. And then with these two cards, the Ace of Cups reversed and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like this is some type of energy of deciding emotionally, like, because the cups, that has to do with sensitivity, with how it's reversed, perhaps overthinking your sensitivity, overthinking certain emotions, certain situations that have you feeling things. Like you might be the type that doesn't really express how you feel, or you're afraid to feel. And so with the Two of Pentacles, it's like you're finally deciding how to go about these things, especially if you notice they were getting in the way of your life. Like you might finally decide to take the reins in the best way possible that is healing and empowering for you, which is then also confirmed here with this oracle card, focus on the light. See here, she is looking at that beautiful sunflower, and both of these, the women are nude, which is symbolic of vulnerability. By believing that things will work out no matter what, as long as you stay positive and allow yourself to feel, so that you know what the feelings are trying to tell you. So now let's look at your relationships. We are going to use here the Sun and Moon Tarot deck to get some advice for those of you that are single, and also for those of you that are couples. Yes, okay, so for those of you that are single, or actually first, for those of you that are couples, as I was saying with the emotion here, see this card was the Ace of Cups reversed. And now it is right side up for your relationship advice. That is about allowing those feelings, allowing the vulnerability, opening up, not being afraid, being fearless like the Queen of Wands right here. Look at that. And having your spirit guides by your side, and perhaps even your partner working through things with you. Like rather than allowing the flame to just destroy everything in its way, you are taking the reign by controlling that flame and creating beauty. The Ace of Cups is confirmation with how it has this beautiful heart here and the mirroring image that your partner is the right partner for you. Perhaps even making you a power couple. And so now for those of you that are singles, here we've got the Prince of Cups reversed and the Five of Wands also reversed. And the Prince of Cups is also the Knight of Cups. So I kind of feel like perhaps you might be hoping for someone to ask you out. Like that's what I get from the Knight of Cups, is like the romantic, that offer to start something new, but perhaps it's not starting out just yet. And maybe this could be because you both still have something to learn, either both of you or just you, because of the Five of Wands being reversed. How this one is usually one of confrontations. And so for your situation, I would not take it as confrontation, but I would take it as something of opening up to each other. And since it's reversed, along with the Ace of Cups here reversed, for those of you that are single, by not allowing vulnerability, you could be blocking love. And the advice would be that you will want to be your best self by being your truth, expressing without expectations. Because if they deny you, or if they do ask you out and then it doesn't work out, it's okay. You can learn through things. Every person you meet is an experience you didn't have before, that now you can take with you forward. Not in the sense of blocking new love, like with fear, but more of at least you're defining what it is that you want and don't want in a relationship. And if there are people that are asking you out and they don't have good intentions, make sure to clarify, get those answers. Do that confrontation that is needed. Don't be afraid to scare them off by asking questions. If they can't answer, they don't want to. And you don't want those players in your life. So now we can get your finance advice, and we'll also complete your reading by looking at what's behind this card. All right, let's see what we have for you with advice in your finance and career. Okay, so you got 9 of Cups. Nice. See, this is what I was saying. Your success is coming, which you've been working hard for is coming, and be grateful for it. Say those things. Not only be grateful for what's coming, but also be grateful for what you already have. Be proud of what you already achieved. Anything that it is, even if it's not what it is that you want completely, that is still an accomplishment to be grateful for. And what I take from this for your finance advice is to be smart about your money, perhaps look through it and what you can invest, learn about that if you're not already. And also shift your money mindset, because this is also a card that is kind of like holding money in, holding money back, like you might be perhaps scared of where that money could go, or perhaps scared of losing it. So there might be a little bit of a mindset shift that you need to practice here, to trust that what you give does come back. And so perhaps what you can actually practice, I learned this on YouTube from another spiritual channel, that what you can do anytime you spend money is to think about the feeling as you're spending that money, that feeling of gratitude. Gratitude to be able to spend it so that more of it will come, rather than having any shame about spending it. So now with what this card says in the back here, and then we'll complete your reading. Here it says Destination Secrets Enterprise. And the quotes, even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Quote by Will Rogers. And I remembered that the real world was wide and that a varied field of hopes and fears, of sensations and excitements awaited those who had the courage to go forth, seek real knowledge. Jane Eyre. So what I get from that is, yes, you can achieve so many things as long as you keep taking steps and not get too comfortable. Not like don't get too comfortable as in fear things. No, we don't want that mindset. No, more like keep putting in the action, keep expressing your ideas, staying alive so that life doesn't become too repetitive or mundane. And whatever it is that you want, go for it. Don't just sit there. So that's the reading I got for you. If it resonated, comment down below that you chose this pile and what you're excited or not excited about hearing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe since I'm still a new YouTuber. Every like, comment, and sub boosts my channel so that others can find it and receive some encouragement in their lives. You could also turn on the bell button, the bell notification, so that you don't miss my videos every week. I'll see you in the next one. Hey there, group 3. So this reading is for you if you chose this magical card of a train on water with a beautiful sunset. And now we're going to look into your upcoming month of March. What can you expect in your life? Let's see what the cards say. Okay, so very interesting. You got some really magical cards here in addition to this one, and I kind of feel like perhaps your month is turning around from what this could be right here, because here we've got 9 of Swords with the Queen of Cups, and 9 of Swords, as you can see here, is like a card of sleepless nights, of stresses, anxieties, perhaps like chaos going around. See, some type of negative energy is possibly taking over her mind, taking over her life, so that she is distracted from her priorities, not cleaning her room. When outside it looks beautiful. If she was to just look out the window, she would see the beauty of the world and not be so overwhelmed by her emotions, perhaps, which is what the Queen of Cups is about. Like, with the Queen, I feel like you are an amazing individual with so much potential, perhaps some creativity, some humor. Like, you are someone that brings joy to others, and you just need to see that in yourself. You need to see your positivity in yourself, because you could possibly be like allowing the negativity, the stresses to win over your life. And maybe you might be giving too much of yourself to others rather than to yourself, which could in turn lead you to feeling a bit of resentment. And see, with these cards, there are also these 2 reversed. And like, it's kind of only on this half of the reading. You know, this half is a little dark, and then this half turns to all this beauty, which I will get to in just a moment. But so here with these other cards that are reversed, we got the Magician and the Moon. Here we can see what they look like. Let me turn them right side up for you. So with the Moon, this is about having an idea of your dreams, your passions, listening to yourself, your intuition, your heart. And then with the Magician, taking action on those things, using your resources your skills, improving your skills, taking in knowledge to be your best at this. But because they are reversed, perhaps this could have been the energy drain that was blocking your potential, where like you weren't seeing things clearly, things and like in your positive traits, or things in the truths of people that they were hiding things, information from you, or perhaps even you doing that towards others, in which you keep things in, you're not fully yourself, you're not being honest. And that could also be another energy drain, because then you feel shame. But as I mentioned, I feel like your month is turning up positive from all of this. I feel like you're leaving all of that behind, because then we've got right in the middle of your spread the Chariot card, which says here, rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. So what is it that you're doing to change things up and follow your dreams? Like here, look at this. We've got inspiration, seeing the true you, miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge, and navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Tell me all about it. I want to know, what are you doing this month of March? You have so much excitement that is starting, whether that be like you're getting all these ideas and you're writing them down and you're planning things, or you're actually executing on your ideas. But see here with the inspiration, like you're just bubbling up with excitement in your head, or actually creating things. And you're like, bye Felicia to all of that ish in your past, moving forward towards what does make you happy, believing in your dreams, perhaps doing some spells or prayers or manifestation rituals so that you can make things happen, all to listen to yourself and your truth and what makes you happy. This could also be about going on a bit of a soul-searching journey, where you perhaps are actually trying to figure yourself out, and then you do find answers. Because here, with seeing the true you, she's looking down at the water, and it's not showing her reflection, but you can see her hand here. And so that is symbolic of looking at yourself, looking within. And this one too, this image, these trains are mirroring each other and they're on top of water. So it feels like you are spending some time to figure yourself out, figure out what it is that you want for your life. What are your goals? Perhaps you're doing some research about that, trying new things, planning a trip so that you can do that soul searching. And this involves everything, not just like your career or your happiness in a general sense, but also your emotions, your relationships, so that you can understand the world and understand the purpose of your life, and perhaps even get your life together if it was this like messy chaos, towards a more organized lifestyle that makes sense to you. Some of you could be going on a camping trip with a small group of people, of course, being careful with the world situation right now, or analyzing your dreams. There's something here, as I mentioned, with the soul searching that is very magical, that involves the spirit world. Like, you might not even realize it, but I feel like you could actually be really connected to the divine if you try it out. Do some research about how you can connect with your spirit guides. Maybe someone is actually inspiring you for your life, and that's why you decide to go for things, because you can actually imagine it, you can actually see it possible for yourself. Maybe you stumbled on this spiritual world, like this could be your first tarot video, or you're looking into astrology. And overall, I feel like you're making certain shifts in your life that are changing things around your environment, whether that be changing a job or changing the decor in your home or even moving. There are a lot of synchronicities here about moving forward. And now let's look into your relationships, what type of advice we can get you with the Sun and Moon Tarot deck. For those of you that are singles and for those of you that are in a relationship, the couples. So for those of you that are singles, we've got here King of Wands reversed with Four of Wands, the completion card. And so from that, the advice would be to complete that cycle that is needed to leave behind that toxicity. If you've been wondering this, if you've been doubting someone, if you've been feeling the intuition telling you red flags, listen to that. You know what is best for you. And you are feeling this for a reason. Then once you do leave that behind, you're going to be able to move forward quick. In career, in happiness, and in turn attracting better people into your life. And for those of you that are in a relationship here, we have Satiety, 10 of Cups with 6 of Wands reversed. Very interesting. So the advice that I get here, as you can see, this couple is having fun. So guys, have fun, have some fun, enjoy yourselves. What are you celebrating, perhaps? Both of these cards are actually about celebrations and achievements, but because the Six of Wands is reversed, I feel like perhaps this is something you're celebrating privately and something you're feeling grateful for without really bragging about it. Perhaps it's some great news that you're actually keeping for a while until you're ready to announce it to everyone. And so now we can look into your finances using the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. Let's see what we have for you. This card is Two of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like for finances, you might have to really think about where you want your money to go. There's kind of two ways you can go here. One is to take some time to analyze the options that are available to you, not rush into any decisions at this time. And the other one is perhaps that you are making a decision after you've had the time to contemplate. Either way, the advice is most definitely to think it through and to also say no to that which does not serve you, because you don't want to overdo yourself till you burn out. If you can ask for help by delegating or seeking advice, do so. And lastly, for this postcard with the beautiful image of this train, we also have some quotes and notes on the back of it, which say, mirror, flood, and fusion. It also says, and above all, watch with glittering eyes the world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Along with, believe in your heart. Powerful message about going towards where your heart is leading you and opening your mind to possibilities, as I've already been saying throughout the reading. And that's the reading I got for you. If it resonated, comment down below that you chose this pile and what you're excited or not excited about hearing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, since I'm still a new YouTuber and every engagement counts towards the algorithm showing my videos to others that need a little encouragement in their lives. You could also turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my videos every week. I'll see you in the next one. Hey there, group 4. This reading is for you if you chose this lovely card of a couple in their home. And now we're going to look at what you can expect in your life for the month of March. So let's see what the cards say. Okay, so you got here very interesting cards. Starting with dream a beautiful dream and embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. I feel like this is a sign, a message trying to get you to believe in your dreams and to wish for them. To think about what it is that you want in your life, write it down, pray for it or manifest it with scripting and law of attraction mindsets. Like how it says here, shout to the heavens, release it. At least by doing so, by having an idea of what it is that you want, the universe will know what you want, because if you don't even know, then how can they know? Then you'll just be allowing anything to come your way. And you might not be able to decipher between what's good and what's not. Now let's look at the rest of the cards one by one, because I'm a little unclear about what they're saying. We have Five of Pentacles with Queen of Cups. And these are energies of, as you can see here, like a nurturing female energy. Doesn't mean it's a woman, but like feminine and creative and nurturing and sensitive, giving to others. The type that perhaps builds communities and wants everyone to be happy. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles. And then this energy is one of asking for help or needing help and finding it. Since these are together, perhaps it could be that whatever you're dealing with, you open up to this energy that is very welcoming. So that could be what you're going through, or perhaps if this is career related, you are the type that actually helps others in your career, whether that be through like therapy, psychology, the medical field, counseling, or financial advice, or even through other important causes and nonprofits that you believe in. The reason these are confusing is because then we also have the Page of Swords. He's clearly holding a sword. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, Emperor, as you can see here. And the Nine of Cups kind of looks like the Seven of Cups actually, which is very interesting because the Seven of Cups is one of having a lot of options and not deciding, fantasizing about everything that you want. And then Nine of Cups is one of how it says here, wishes coming true, your dreams becoming a reality, good fortune, just all around everything you could want, the best part of your life, the best time of your life. So it's kind of like mixed messages here that I'm getting between the Seven, even though this is not the Seven of Cups, that Seven of having everything, having all the options and not deciding, versus the Nine of having everything you want and feeling blessed. Whichever one it is, you're feeling powerful like the Emperor because you were able to achieve this through your honesty, your analytical mind, honest communication and analytical mind, and inner wisdom as well, because of the butterflies in both of these cards symbolizing spiritual energy. But I'm not finished with why I'm confused because then these two are the ones that do it. We've got the Sun with Judgment reversed. So if this had been like this, it would have been such a positive answer to whatever it is that you want. But because the Judgment card is reversed, it's almost like you are not choosing happiness, and that's where I'm confused, because you are achieving what you want, but you're kind of blocking a certain type of happiness. And maybe this could be due to emotional happiness, because right here this is very much career oriented, being a busybody, achieving your financial goals, which is a bit opposing to the energy of this card right here, which has a couple. Perhaps you're kind of choosing one thing over another, choosing career over your emotional life, your relationships. And that could be because of the Seven of Cups energy. That is kind of one of the person that's getting all this attention from people, but kind of taking it for granted. Either that, or some of you could be wanting some type of answer from someone that you're possibly wishing to communicate with you, and it might not happen, which is why this beautiful sun has a tear. Or you might get the answer, because that's what the Page of Swords is about, getting those answers out, but then it's not what you wanted. So let's actually look a little deeper into that by using the Sun and Moon Tarot deck to look at your relationships for those of you that are single and those of you that are already in a relationship. Okay, so wow, interesting. Okay, so for singles, we got the Emperor, and then we also got here, yes, that's what I was thinking, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. So perhaps the energy you're dealing with is someone with the Emperor energy. That is a person like this, that they take charge. They're very structured, disciplined leaders and successful, and even like very cool people, kind of like this guy is just chilling here. This energy seems to be more focused on themselves, because then we've got the Two of Swords reversed, which is about those answers that are not what you want, the answer that's not what you want. Because perhaps this energy is holding on to something that's not allowing them to move forward. Either they're holding on or you're holding on. And it's understandable, because then here we have King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, which are the energies together of like a soulmate relationship, twin flame relationship, karmic relationship. I'm not entirely sure which one it would be for you. But the focus here is to learn from this, to be patient, trust in the divine, trust in time. I know that's the one word everyone hates hearing, divine timing. But try not to focus on that. That is the main advice here. Keep on doing you, because with the dreaming, shouting to the heavens, and Nine of Cups abundance card, and the Emperor, which is also your energy. So it's not only theirs, but it's also your energy. You are achieving so much in your life, and you have so much potential to achieve more. So keep on doing that. First, focus on you, succeed for you, and then you can... Actually, I just got the message that you'll find out some sort of truth. That's why the Judgment is reversed. And it's not what you wanted as well, but it'll be good so that you can move forward, because I feel like you were a little too focused on this person with the Emperor energy, and so that was actually blocking you from your divine counterpart. So as soon as you do that, that's when you will meet this person that is your true twin flame. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. For those of you that are couples, we have Lovers and Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. I mean, Ace of Wands is reversed, but still Lovers. Like, that is the ultimate relationship card, symbolizing what I've been saying about the twin flame union. So the reason the Ace of Wands is reversed could be perhaps that what you wanted, like if you wanted to level up your relationship towards marriage or having kids, perhaps at this time it might not actually happen. There could be different reasons, including the quarantine, the world situation, health risks. But you can achieve that in time. It will come to you in time. You will have everything you want. As you can see here in this image, there's the entire family, the little girl, the little boy, they have a bird, they have a lion, and they have a beautiful home. And beautiful decorated embroidered clothes. So if there are obstacles in your way of having kids or moving into a new home, don't overthink those expectations, since that can become a block. And take advantage of this time to prepare for the exciting new things that are coming your way. Keep up that faith and motivation in what you're already doing in your life. And now for your finances, we're going to get you some advice using the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. The card we got is Four of Swords, which is about taking some time to figure out answers, to find a solution to whatever problem you could be currently dealing with. There's actually a ton of different messages here, including that perhaps you might need to hold back on your ideas and sharing them with others, since this character here is wearing a shield, is wearing a knight's armor that is used for protection. A message about investing in what you believe in. And it could also be about analyzing your finances smartly. Like here it's kind of looking like a mirror, like the knight is looking in a mirror. So that takes me into how you might need to look closely into your finances. What could be removed or what could be invested, and what needs to be protected for a future, a reliable future. So now we can go on to your last message here, in which I actually have notes and quotes at the back of these cards. So for you, the card says partnership, bond, union. The meaning of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there's any reaction, both are transformed. Quote by Carl Jung. And then for the two of us, home isn't a place. It is a person, and we are finally home. Quote by Stephanie Perkins. So beautiful. So beautiful. And that's everything I got for you. If it resonated, comment down below that you chose this pile and what you're excited or not excited about hearing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, since I'm still a new YouTuber. Every engagement counts to expose my channel to others that need a little encouragement in their lives. You could also turn on the notification bell button so that you don't miss my videos every week. I'll see you on the next one.